Mrs. Bevans sued the B.T.B. after she was terminated. The B.T.B. in fact filed a counterclaim against her. That arose because when they wrote her to tell her that she was being terminated, they said, we'll pay you a year's salary. And that amounted to maybe $700,000 or $600,000, whatever it is. They said, but this is in full and final settlement. You're being terminated, we'll give you a year's salary, and that's it. She came to me, I wrote back to say, we do not accept that. When they sent her the letter talking about the year's salary that they would give, they said, we do this by way of an ex gratia payment. Now, ex gratia always means that we're doing it, as it were, out of the goodness of our heart. But they said that while it was ex gratia, her acceptance of it had to be conditioned on her agreement that she would not then pursue her for the rest of her salary up until the end of the unexpired portion of the contract. We wrote back to say, that's nonsense. They still deposited that year's salary in her account. Since we proceeded to sue, they then counterclaimed for the return of the amount they had put in her account. We, although I looked at it and felt that the law was on our side, we could have claimed for the $760,000, which was the balance of Mrs. Bevans' contract, minus the 1 year's salary they had paid, but I thought that would be greedy. We accept the 1 year's salary and we will deduct that from the entirety. They weren't satisfied, as I indicated with that, so they claimed for that year's salary to be returned. The judge, they also, though, lodged what is known as an ancillary claim. They put up a defense and a counterclaim to Mrs. Bevans' claim, but then they joined the ex-Minister of Tourism, Manuel Heredia, the ex-chair of the Belize Tourism Board of Directors, Einer Gomez, the ex-deputy chair, Glenn Ferdile. And this ancillary claim that the B.T.B. brought against those three was to this effect. If the B.T.B. said, we lose against Karen Bevans, whatever we have to pay, you will have to contribute to.